generally? I'd like to take your view on it.
Okay. Currently, I know that Ghana's economy is not doing well or it's not thriving because drastically prices of goods and services in the country have increased. Yes.
You know the prices of goods.
Yes,
you know when it has increased.
Because simply at school, at my canteen, a little piece of samosa that used to go for 50 pesos has now shot up to 2 cedis.
It's from 50 pesos to 2 cedis.
Yes.
Oh, that must be some cause of worry.
Yes.
And so from a young man's perspective, can you advise the government?
Okay, so my advice to the government is that they should be able to appoint competent people to state institutions, people who have skills relevant to the positions they are being given, people who have Ghana at heart. And also the government should make sure that laws and state institutions in the country work freely without any interference. And the president himself should make sure that the laws punish any corrupt practices in the country.
Right. Mame Araba France in Wakwaba and Ralph Scoville so in Wakwaba. Abusuya Obaya and Bomodena was why. Oko Facebook, we are live on Freemind Family, we call YouTube so we are live on Freemind Family. It's as simple as that. And Jumedi no ebeye enkomodie. It's what I would just share me. Also, Akonya say, Obetimi Abaso now, so wetimi Achewadi. So we share on YouTube or share live chatting. So I'm pinning link your Obetimi Afa link so now so wetimi Abaso now Achewadi. We share on Facebook so I see about maybe pinning link down the comments. Then be also no Obetimi Afa so now wetimi Abaso Achewadi. It's as simple as that. As you all know, and then Independence Day, and then 6 March in Ghana. Now, send you no. Say, and that's it, Drew. Ghana, a parade that would go near day to celebrate your so-called independence. Now, feed the Ghana food in our SCM ever Volta Region. Now, a honor Akufo Addo ne Nkofo nyina akopi mu say omudi e Ghana awoda. Now, show the way a Volta Region, almost see our come Akufo Addo more. Any usa ye boni adia. In fact, Mera who ye pa say it Ghana for by a day. Roberto Mari, Nwapaba, and a half is work TV to Nwapaba. Mera who ye pa, maybe some who say it Ghana for one cassa ye Jane passing because Osha Ghana one of the highly impoverished regions at your Volta region. Now Volta region, Hono share or more aquine. Enyuma edi ho ne ekom ne yare ne ade ne ohia buburu a Volta region na aban no fi omo ne ade simply because aban we omo adwen ye omo say Volta region for there say bio omo ye NDC for it is say bi krampo na enko ye ho krampo aban no fa ho ne ade wo hye ohawa Volta region for na say Voltarian say nemu na ene Ghana ye se yedi awoda na omo de akọ Volta region na wo hwe the way a omo de anichie Eshia Akufo Addo money idea. Now maybe Ghana for you. I have some few questions for Ghana for Ghana people. And I must say moody my order, must say moody independence. Now maybe some will say Yakasa independence and one Casabotia Siana. Yakasa independence, Yakasa or might be a independent and I say will be independent abotia see. See Yakasa or might be independent, and your maya would be feeding home. Your maya, and your ma or crafty abutrino, a lower than ya or no cassa a produce. Entiabia, so produce bear a beer, men can say bear 80%. That's a all crap 20%. We are independent because if we are or might be any wa, will be beyond your internal. You don't need any external support. There be no nation is an island. It is a your mind. That's a what we produce over 80% of what you consume. That's a more importing only 20%. So minor, you can be classified as an independent nation. Now, social Ghana, or Maya, ye cry over 99%. And that's how there to be fair. Or Maya, the things we consume in the country, ye cry over 90%. 10% the per and you produce in Ghana. Can we say you're independent? I'm asking all of you. Omanya efimra munya bufan who di first president. Emra na ofri abemu. Emra mutu no ade so no. Na factories osi ye ema Ghana for was over 500. And as I say ha many anka over 200 to 300 plus factories are coming kuma esima wo. And as our factory 66 years ayene. Bako krampu ni kwa operational. Monfa binka ho mo krampu a mo say gunia osima Ghana for no. Can you say you are independent? Omanya muntimi sabo ho yade bibia ne ayise kwasi broni ayenuro e de free abrochire abramo ni ade. Can you say you are independent ana? Omanya, you can't grow to feed yourself. Omanya muna mo say and now you're 66 years after independence. The basic things of life still remains a problem. You can't produce to consume. Youth unemployment record high. Over millions of youth at the school. You need to maybe. Can you say we are independent, Anna? Omaya, Mom Penny Akufo Addo to me say Ghana is beyond aid. Oh yeah, no aside for a trade cap in hand. And I'm a brochure. IMF4, Yehiam Wao, Washington, Yehiam Wao, Beijing, Yehiam Wao. Can you call such a nation independent, Anna? Omanya mo first president Kwame Nkrumah esi akosombo bodam ema mo ebesine monfa bin kan ho enam so nti ama dum so ha Ghana for over 66 years ni akosombo bodam wa Kwame Nkrumah esi ye eno na support the Ghanaian economy. Can you say we are independent ana? Omanya ebesine Accra Kumasi Highway egusu aya single lane na Ghana for one ewu so. Can you say we are independent ana? Omanya ene se me chiro e car aban we abru egu ho ama Ghana for a si e sa e car ni nama Ghana for obia de car over 13,000 Ghana cedis. Can you say we are independent ana? Omanya, you produce practically nothing. Can you say we are independent ana? I'm asking all of you. Omanya apin for echo awo so a ebi da form ni ade. Can you say we are independent ana? Omaya yenuanom abroche for free Ghana kotra abroche na se empo esam Ghana for who don't yakra eye empa any ade say ye de beche Ghana hospitals na se bedu tema porter musizi enyema no simply because say they have failed to pay duty enyema omudi afi abroche aba say omudi ba beche Ghana for Ghana man no mu say sizi say just omo atua ho duty ansa na makle. Can you say we are independent ana? Omanya put me seize abroche forecast. All because he said, mu claim he said, time one I cause omudi tria duty no. Omo antimi antwa etwam. Na wasa afeche a auction cars no asa to ama mu ankasa mo ho. Can you say we are independent ana? Omanya emebunu asabi nka ye ho odin ni nyansa betimi atena Ghana. Ako ati Ghana man aboa Ghana man no. Omo nam Niger ewura Burkina ni ade enam Libya etwa so kwa abuchire. Every year, over millions, they die on the Mediterranean trying to cross to Europe. Can you say we are independent? Obanya ebesine mugusu anyone puano. Can you say we are independent? Omanya ebesine housing a problem. Can you say we are independent? I'm giving you all the points. Omanya ebesine common drinking water a problem. Can you call yourself independent? Omaya nemonsa ni muso nyina say, can you say we are independent ana? Omaya foreigners, they have more right in Ghana than you the locals. Can you say we are independent ana? Omaya momam penny etmi dwane kwa abrochire e report Russia for Emma America for. Can you say we are independent ana? Meaning say the person you call your president is serving the Americans. So if the person you call your president is a puppet to the Western world, how can you claim independence and why are you celebrating independence? The audacity of this nation and these people to celebrate independence is amazing. The audacity. Can you call yourself independent? Can you call yourself independent? Independence, a way. Or my Tamamoto way. Kwame Nkrumah esi and a support to Baswa. Obia or the concrete na support to Baswa na with the coal town and air failing. Can you call yourself independent? Or my Ghana phone in Scatter. If you are Mauritania, if you are Niger, if you are Tunisia, if you are Afghanistan, if you are Yemen, if you are Jordan, if you are Hey, can you call yourself independent? Where is the independence in this country? Omaya ebesine emebunu egusu esu eye head pan and sana etimi edidi. Can you call yourself independence? Omaya emma sabio maba wane mrantie dise omo aso abayire atwe banchini ade wo ye konso yetiri so ansana yensa etimi akoya no. Can you call yourself independent? Mo celebrate. Eni sekabu ni nyansa anka saa sika na mo twa to ho a ene mo dey celebrate Independence Day no anka say mo use saa sika no e dey solve these problems. I don't understand why the beggar always want to live larger than even the lender. The beggar, the borrower always want to live larger than even the lender. Me dream wa mentiasie. Abrafuno kura mo dwane ko obunchen. They don't live the way you guys want to live here in Ghana. They prioritize. Bro, ni better say adwese no. Ade we ya me disika ne koye no. Eso ni mfaso. You better say me disika be solve this problem. Celebration can wait because there is nothing to celebrate in a country where people are sleeping without food. There is nothing to celebrate in a country where the youth are running, risking their life to seek refuge in people's nations. There is nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to celebrate in a nation which depends solely or so much on importation. There is nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to celebrate in a nation which can allow foreigners to come in and destroy their lands and water bodies. There is nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to celebrate in a country which cannot produce to consume. There is nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to celebrate in a country which cannot take care of its citizens. There is nothing to celebrate. Again, I'm celebrating. Is it this thing you are celebrating, or what exactly are you celebrating? Is it the bad roles that you are celebrating, or what exactly are you celebrating? Mosimu or independence. And Utimu in our Volta Region. And Ghana is 66 years. And Ghana Fahudie. And Ghana, the Black South Africa. And Ghana, the first country in Africa to gain independence. And then we now share Volta Region. Samu di Independence Day. Bibi Samu say, Sa Independence Day now mudi no. What are you celebrating? It took Dubai for only 50 years to get to where they are today. It took Dubai for only 50 years to get to where they are today. It took UAE only 50 years to get to where they are today. More than 66 years, more situation. And you are telling me, sir, there is something to celebrate. More celebrating. What are you celebrating? And I'm more celebrating, and I say, a dear partner, I'm more celebrating. Make me understand because I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm more service people at him, and I'm more celebrating. A common no, and I'm more celebrating. Unemployment, and I'm more celebrating. A Jimieno, and I'm more celebrating. A Dumsono, and I'm more celebrating. A S Gracia, and I'm more celebrating. A Sona Ebano, and I'm more celebrating. A painful at that form, and I'm more celebrating. And now say a dear partner, more celebrating. Omaya and Pennyphone, you've done a quite brutally. And Pennyphone, even your health minister don't trust the health system in Ghana. Even your health minister don't trust the health system in Ghana. Enuti, some health minister or Yaria or Janifri Ghana Equa Broche Koje Ayarisa. It is such a nation, a dear bad dinner most celebrating Mentiasie. I was here. So share me on YouTube. Ubeti me live chatting. me pin link bi ho obetimi afa so now so odi above graduate no na wetimi ache wade say oba you have two options. So be say oba in a video form, switch on your camera. So be say oba in an audio form, so you can put off your camera and then just come on board and also air out your view. And then again I say what the 66 years I say yem penny for ni na Ghana for ni na ehia mu e wo Volta Region or mo na SS ye di Ghana woda nti me yempe ensem bi anyansa wo enkanto obotre mu say Ghana woda na mu die no bibia ni ho a e wo mu die because of my na akasa no you can't even produce to consume. In such a nation, how can you claim to be independent? And yes. More share on Facebook on so me pin link in comments na see or obet me afa so na wo de abadwumadi no so na won so what me actually what doing the pin link no continue wo a wo hwe me bia no so wa kwanya ne say obet me afa link no so na what me abadwumadi so aba be what doing is as simple as that. What is here? Mentias here. A dear bad na mo celebrating. Somewhere last year, Embrana Tanzania for AD almost so-called independence. And Tanzania man penino, Eka said there be ocean level Tanzania edro, a comua edi you to nuni inuma any 1 year the problems are Tanzania wana. Nyansa bie ni muse, ye betam sikatutri die just for the purpose of celebrating so-called independence. Wasa this nation Tanzania is being faced with a lot of challenge. And of asasi kana nanka omudi di sa awoda ni se omudi solve sa problem na Tanzania for nemu. Now so Ghana there be da afibia se krabo there we moved the independence celebration to Volta Region, to Ashanti Region, Greater Accra Region, to Northern Region. Now only baby ye ko ha say ye chiraw the kind of budget and penny for yet just for the sake of sa 24-hour period. Now you don't believe it. And our hotel bills, and our chiniye, and our handkerchief, and our t-shirts, and our caps, and our dinner, and our wine transportation, and our in a nation which cannot even produce enough medicines to cure themselves of their ailment. But yeah, COVID-19 by it took the intervention of Abrofo to bring you vaccines to cure yourself. And I'm not Ghana and Yahoo Sabudi independence. Hey, and I'm on Yahoo COVID-19 by a software no from say, Yamon Paye and fight COVID-19 and call. Kwasi Bronina, a cotton lab, and you soon not gain the name yet at the year in Europe at the bread will say, and no crown for the man to a donation. And the man will say, cure yourself of your ailment. Now, Seburia, Masa Babets na a jamu. Aka say moody mawoda, moody independence. Independence ben abo once you're all over the world begging. Even common cathedral, you have to run abroad to go and beg for money to come and build it. And it's our independence na moody no, moody ama wine, and for so ben was so, and yet Jimmy and more something was semua. Independence, and for so ben was so. Akufo Addo aban bae in the history of our country. Oman penny bia ni wa na say aban bia ni wa asai Ghana more than Akufo Addo. See, in the history of this nation, aban bia ni wa aba Ghana for who achire omo asai Ghana mine more than the days of Akufo Addo. Now so musu ne kra na me ya no more. Musu kra na me ya no more. More akebere na yo ya. Ghana for me timu case yo. Na na dan kwa Akufo Addo so timu case yo. Akebere na yemu ya. O say on timu case because oya dan ya atani 2 years pe on run biem. Esan jimie tribalism nti Akufo Addo nya first 4 years no. Wa mo bra bia e na mo sade another 4 years p no so e no sa ba ye. O say musu kra na oya no mo. Musu kra na oya no mo. Ghana from Kebede na yamuya munsua nyansa. Akufo Addo ba ye ahochira onamu ni ade nyina monspa mo kani musu nyina o se on timu case na so ene no wafa Ghana for nyina fa musika nyina ko Volta Region say odi independence be na odi Bob mbo kwaba Bob o se mega. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Freeman, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Bibi aboko there. Now that's a friend.
It's on Kapa, because of Saudi Arabia.
Saudi
Yeah, because of
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Okay. And the Ghana for say Omudi Omo Awuda 66 years after independence. What are the achievements? Do you think say celebration we
Nana,
what it and so be any so?
Nana, Ghana, and a very sad for our Ghana, and because of a name I so our Ghana, the crepa any walker, our media, no so but one say Ghana for no, you can't correct more. Yɛmpɛ nokorɛ.
Yes.
Nneɛma a wɔn ɛyɛ nyinaa wei nyinaa yɛ foolishness things nko ara na wɔn yɛ den wɔn yɛ wɔ Ghana. Hwɛ Ghana kwan anɔpa yi mahu asukuufoɔ a wɔn ɛrekɔ 6 March no masa sɛ wohu schools a wɔn te mu a wɔn ɛde ɛrekɔ 6 March no koraa nana wɔsi koraa ɛbɛfam. Ɛyɛ very sad in Ghana ɛnɛ wei ɛnyɛ celebrating day o. And then a sad day for Ghana. A very sad. Wawa. Hospital and then say Oko Ghana nese o yaria Ghana akwanya ye nam so. Oban kasa we akwanya omo efa so ediko Volta Region ho. Enye se omo eko akodi sad day we a obia enye na adwen se omo eko akosiesie kwan ho. Hwe Volta Region kwan. What I say? Omo nye omo adwen se omo eko akoye o. But yen yeti Ghana no. Yen ankasa no ye ka ho bi. Something like nema bi yen wo Ghana no. Ye ka ho bi. Ghana NDC, MPP, NDC tambia these politicians omo na deceive yen. What I say? Very sad. Wawa. Wo Ghana nana. Wawa. But me so nyame enhyira opane adwuma pa wodi ema Ghana man nyame enhyira o nyame embo ohho man
Onhyira also why that's the great. Thank you so much. What you say? Sambre na nko say ye yoman a ye nim nyansa ye ntena se ye reflect say 66 years ni what are the achievements? Bibisa wo mekan nanka embra na Kwame Nkrumah efi abemu na factories a osima Ghana for ye 200 and then ye the bear 2000 aka ho tie mekan nanka embra na Kwame Nkrumah osagifo efi abemu no na factories a osima Ghana for ye 200 and then ye the 2000 aka ho nanka mpa ya tena say oh and we have come far because ye nya improvement yakwa animu ye nko ye chi mekan nanka akosombo dam wa Kwame Nkrumah esima Ghana for ye de ba mienu na asa aka ho nanka ka se ampa ye drew baby 66 years in Ghana as a nation no se yetna se e recall baby a ye free ba ya bua ho modern mekan nanka Temamoto way a Kwame Nkrumah esima Ghana for nanka me say Accra to eye Kumasi ye chatu motorway Accra Cape Coast motorway Kumasi Tamale motorway nanka Volta Region from from Ho to Accra motorway from Hwan to Hefa motorway nanka ni nano ye chatum nanka we say ampa ni Kwame Nkrumah ye founding father edija ye no ye nsa no dem ye sa di bi ka ho because akwa say oye menka say oye abofra ma menka say na say o father tu kwan emra na o tu kwan no ojaw 1 bedroom house. So 1 bedroom house no, oh father etu kwan 50 years time and obaye na wo a 1 bedroom na unsi bi nka ho 1 bedroom no so a odi gya ho na wasa se no kra mahwe ni ho biem and I said wasa hwa ma pillars na papa ebubu and you are telling your father say you are celebrating the coming from what you are celebrating say oh father eja ho ko ye dey sa enani share won sa e dia ba dey na wo celebrating what are you celebrating Making Naka Embra na Kwame Nkrumah every abemu. Na Utah eti Ghana yeni ejuma ye. If they were about make us if you about 1 million, I say no, ya teswa manaba 100, and that's 100,000. Nanke we say ampa ya put home day because factories are Nkrumah di job no. Saka mo try and kamo si bi ka ho a. Sa America Ghana ni bia ni ho a obetena Ghana aka se oni ejuma ye. Now so esan say mon panifo Jimmy na mon panifo no any foresight bi anti factories are Kwame Nkrumah esima mo no masa transie egu ni na tonto ni na babo ho and a Ghana Airways a wine and I'm not Ghana say mudi fa hodie or maya muni a common airline independence ben abo hey or maya muni a common airline 66 years in a common airline kramuni bi independence ben abo. Omaya, you keep selling state institutions. Independence, Ben Abuwa, maybe some. Where is your independence? And then Kotoka Airport is being run by British Airways. Independence, Ben Abuwa. Omaya, Muankasa, Muntimintinase M planning, Muni any development plan. Independence, Ben Abuwa, Obiaba, no Penboye, Weba, Simi, Missy Aswadi, Weba, Simi, Missy Saglame, Weba, Simi, Yes, Obiaba, direction be our penna or de or mine. Independence, Ben Abuwa, Samina Cosa Mutasina Kamusu. Samina Cosa Mutana Kagana for you now, Muya Gagantuan a year, Muna, Nakamo Shower, first say Black Star Square. Naka moye eye kese pa de musagu mutia so say 66 years in me and yan kan say Kwame Nkrumah esaba biemu a will he be proud of you people? Yan fani sa say osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah esaba biemu a obeye proud of Ghana na Ghana odi kan mamo fa ahudie odi kan ekomamo Ghana mompo na you inspired other African nations to gain independence and then over Tanzania they are far better than you. Mauritius and Ethiopia they are far better than you. Now so munya fa ahudie jasa nkrokro we nyina and then moye edi kan be dia tree na mudi mrika the audacity the gas Edro Volta Region say mudi independence ben na mo wo mentiase mo nkyere. And I'm on Chamasie. Where is your independence? I'm asking all of you, say, mo independence, ewa hefa, or maya, se broni ambro edra, or maya, se broni ambro edjania, nanu ya, Russia, Bora, Ukraine. Motna Ghana, Emma Ghana 40 as you say. A whole China abano is because Russia for abo era Ukraine. Independence, ben abo. Now, so Ukraine for now, Russia for to share almost no. Their system was still better than even you Ghana for money or how be independence ben abo or maya ewo at war or no na osakra wheat ede bramo Ghana for sebunya wheat and fanya pan o se be ya e kom enkumu independence ben abo and there was a celebrate mentiase mo chere. Where is your independence? When I can home, yeah, we're home more than I am for NPP. This is something to China. You focus and let us focus on issues. And then Mahama by Mahama Kram Nanya say on the Ghana for Yana Ekasa. Now on the party members and Ekasa. And a Mahama Eko being an Oka say on the Soba Article 71 obey ye free ho Ghana for Semunti Bida. It may be some will say, a Mahama na Oka Sasemono. And I'm on in who are now say asemu na okaya na money home. Now so asemu na okaya no sample Mahama put na own pen asemu asemu na okaya de na no cra into the na mudi Mahama pem. Can you say some more independence? Or Maya ebesine mugusumu tribal politics. Where is your independence? Because muni be even mentally you guys are not independent. And unti and as a penny be sorry kasa media me pa. May Article 71 if you was Ghana for you name say Article 71 may be via Ghana for esan say tribalism ashemoma na mom pesa penny na 70 empo say near all kind of crap no crap mom petty because mom penasim. Can you say some more of ahudia na? Mentally munya independent, spiritually munya independent, physically munya independent, economically crowd ye bobo and the Ghana for the karma say you check anama muna obia deka over 13,000 Ghana cedis. Can you say some munya independent na? Mo ka jere me, can you say some we are independent? Mentiasie, where is your independence, Ghana? And the youth unemployment do the record high. Over millions of you there in school, they go on the uses the UDS yeah. Tifia omuni jume biedi emu Kumasi Technical University emu hwan Cape Coast Poly and Accra Poly and Adia Poly omu net tifia ni adwuma biedi. Yes sorry and a connection mind and a connection mind. Can you say semu ye independent ana or my business? You can't think beyond partisan politics. Can you say semu ye independent ana or my 66 years in the and so a problem? Wow, shall me ufie pipe. When was the last time I so by? Would not so shall me when near G modern WhatsApp any Facebook and a Ghana at 66 and a Ghana native Fahudi and a Ghana they say wow shall me be so say Otia kra ubio pipe. When was the last time I so by? And so you can't even produce enough water to feed your people. Now so could buy money at the Otisreso. Now so the whole year there is nothing like Yato pipe. Otisreso, Volta River no onibi, Pra River onibi, River Densu, River Ofe, Sa rivers akesiena e Ghana na onibi now so Otimina and so throughout the year. Or not Otisreso. Now so esan say o man na dwen eye adwuma ntino mo dwane efiri kwaye mo kɔ esre so say mo kɔpɛ adwuma ye mo sɔre a masa babonti etwasika ato say mo didi mo fa ahodie mo didi independence. Where is your independence? I'm asking all of you. Independence no ewai o man ya emra na Kwame Nkrumah efiri aban mu na shape wa odija Ghana for ye mako over 20. And how many ships do you have? Nibisa mu now. Emrana Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Efi Abemu. Shape wa odija Ghana for was more than 20. River Densu, River Tano, River Pra, River Dien, or the South ship I would go away in Ghana for, and then we can't even account for a single ship in Ghana. And you are telling me some are independent. You are telling me some just up to us say Mudi di Mufa Hudi na Mudi our hand from Mentiasia Munchemasie. I don't get it. Hey. Obama said in Ghana, the older you get, the more foolish you become. Hey, Yawa. So, bro, and how was he say, we are celebrating bullshit called independence. The foolish, useless, selfish leaders. Sister, how am I say? We are celebrating bullshit. We are celebrating nonsense. We are celebrating kwasiasem. We must be ashamed of ourselves. So, Ghana nipa sami koko pension da. Ghana nipa mesenka oko pension 6 years in ye. Wa mobra oni kapre oni hwe ono so a osa deka. And then my national debt is bigger than your GDP, and you are telling me say you are independent and uti maswa Ghana for nyina akogugo and a Volta Region for also ma famous and a more Volta ho and a Akufo Addo Akwabo and a Ghana na 66 and a money agina mu Jimmy mo Volta Region na so Ghana na one of the poorest regions is Volta Region. One of the most neglected regions in Ghana is the Volta Region. Now, so now, Kwasiafo we as independence way, and about Volta Region, we now go and I'm on near Jenna most celebrating. What are you celebrating? For crying out loud, again, I'm most celebrating. A dear by the pan of most celebrating. Munyan Sunday Madrini Munim Diana Wahefa. Bossman say they are celebrating China's debt. Or my as a China for arm lemon move. And then baby are more free China. Akoko funu nyina mokra akoko precontre just everything you guys are including toilet tissue and even toothpick for mokra, and you are here telling me about celebrating independence. What are you guys celebrating? Obviously, Freemind, where is Otu for the second? So did he see what is going on that Akufo Addo government he is not saying anything? Hey, Otu for the say I can't they are all bots. Wow, they are all puppets. Puppets. Ghana, believe you me, says Kamahama Mresua. Casamrica, Asante, my Adania Butu. Now, so Esan say, a chim mafia gang for na air control or 2-4 men share phone in ID because Akufo Addo is the one in power. It is a Ghana. That's a more mentality way. That's a more catch somebody for who dear. You guys are crazy. You can't for who dear won't you can't say you can't independence. I won't you don't even get it. Dr. Renaba, my fa Namima Dr. Renakwaba. Dr. Miwakwaba.
Yeah, we are chairman. Upon to say.
Maybe I will call the Aminia. Yeah, me hold this up, me hold it. Right. Doctor, and I Ghana say when you're 66 years, I say, Akufo Addo ne abani na Ghana for you now about Akako PM of Volta Region say Omudi Ghana for 66 years of independence. What are our failures? What are our achievements for the past 66 years I got a for Hudi? A dear bad day, where have we gone wrong? A dear Tina for Hudi for all these years now, it's now common in so problem. A dear bad dinner, I was here yesterday, yeah, reflected back to all these years, you claim say you differ who you still are no. Be behind you why you did say you for who did this, yeah, quit any mono, and that chine near echemuno, a dear bad dinner with me. I can't afford home. Empu say, Bibi here say, or say, like, Bibi here say, or say, you deep rampua. Sir, Ghana for day, or say, you chem, and I say, Yankosudi, I know, Yankosudi, and I say, Sikana, you did this idea, no, and I hope you answer you be used to the IBP or Ghana. What can you say about it?
Yo, chairman, Medawasana, Mada, Ashrefuin Asi. I think, say, my fun is say, me say challenges, and me say challenges as a nation, and I mean the gains are any achievements, any kind of I achieve. Mean can't necessarily say you failures there, but I think it's make us a challenges, on the way, has been enormous. Now, first of all, I'm say, now we felt a sense of patriotism. Now, say, even with what former President Mahama recently, Abetua Bontin said, a boycott this year's 66th independence anniversary. And his reason was simple, say, Adani basing of political party foot soldiers to the parade grounds. So that is the reason our mind. So it tells you, say, the ex-president is admitting, say, the patriotic nature of the Ghanaian, Sebiu, is no more. Yeah. And even if it's there, Kranwa, and what is why then active. Into my instance, last year, our didn't call a Tamale Independence Day, he observed it, even though the nation was going through crisis, he attended because to him, the significance of the independence, important. But say political parties will come and then will be busing their members to parade grounds and share that emwa. Now, say one-sided a year celebration a year. And as a nation, after 1957, Kwame Nkrumah preached about the unity of Africa. He preached about believing in the Ghanaian. He preached about believing in the skin, the color of your skin. Because we were going through transformation. We're going through this kind of inferiority complex as a human being, as blacks. We gain independence. Yeah, we've chalked some successes, but the successes have not been enough because over electricity. The question you need to ask yourself, let's say, how many villages and towns, Anna, 66 years the independence, one more in Kanea. Now, we move from the energy sector. Now, infrastructure, development. And people will say, as a nation, how many towns and villages? And I would bet me doing sa esi obuakase. Sa village where me kowa. I see good roads. I get clean water to drink, and also there are small jobs, factories and companies our citizens are able to engage in. a wɔmutumi nya wɔn daily bread. Na yɛnkohu ɛyɛ rural urban migration. So the question is say, yɛn challenges no are outweigh the achievements are since the days of Kwame Nkrumah. No, ya gaining. Nkrumah took spent only 5 years and 5 years 6 months. I stand to be corrected. And 5 years 240 days in power as a president. When you say years in power. Other ones that came, Buzia and Co, a free farmer, the General Kutu Champo, more so by, you know, they all added a bit to the development of Ghana. But as for us to make a major strides as a nation, idea, and person ki hunu de sen ka 66 ye Malaysia for shasi, okay, na ye na nke other African countries bosia. But then today, you know, when you look back at Malaysia for etumpon, it also comes down to the kind of leadership as a people. Yankasa yako electoral. Do we elect leaders based on meritocracy, honesty, good character, and the know-how that they can do the job?
Yes. Meritocracy, no, breaking that account because also where the nano was she, if the other original so would now shed that TSC. So I say meritocracy, what is what exactly do?
Okay. Simply, you know, you can't a meritocracy. Say we a friend is saying government now who select the best from the society based on merit. Now which me the ebu my. Nti we government a wonkɔhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ party members nko a na mmom no wobɛtrɛ wahyiem akɔ Ghana nyinaa all the 16 regions no na wahwɛ people who have the skills, who have the imaginations, who can inspire a wombɛtumi wode biribi ma wɔn a wombɛtumi ayɛ no nokorɛ kwan so prɛprɛ yɔ kwan so na wombɛtumi de mpuntuo de ama ɔman Ghana. And indeed, Uko China, they practice, and a friend is Indian more, they practice this meritocracy where woman can say, and I'm saying me party parenting our power and intino. Measure a year me party members and then me foot soldiers pe na sebio me my positioner me the ama mo. Ye di akwa SSA kuku football bo won kan ye ho a ne ba ban mu a ye nimo enti wo hwɛ MPP omo ba omo nim NDC ba power, omuni MPP. Leaders maku you bi na mo ba ya. Leaders so that's it. Sa pepepe. Eti leaders kakre bi e ba ye no. Ana omo ba ye omutimi e de all inclusive kakre be no so kra na all inclusive ni kra no fam yenu mi ense bi. Enti ko for time of our papa of Papa Indum and wafa CPP man yo echi krom ne call jail or no a sports minister. I've forgotten his name. I think so. Now Oshe other governments buy all inclusive no and yet a friend is saying much. And in today be I say yeah the only one ideology pe and ye di mine. Now mine ye no so no. And another thing after say we only select from our political party, no, we have also become a nation of more, practicing of tribal jingoism. Say, yes, people are we are, practicing more of tribalistic governance. And say a nod na newa or selecting a nodness and a more. Say I can't need no more or selecting in call for I free the I can a friend is saying background no more. So you see, say yen shed obi a opinion be about us okay. I am going with a country where I believe that Ghana no a wokronim. We can get the best for our country if we really open our minds and open our eyes and spread our tentacles. Say, I am going to look for all a friend is saying citizens are who can help me do the job. And of course, I know some politics people will say it's based on loyalty because one enko bread na monkey go work and then baboon go come chop. Inti send your TBA no. Say me bread ya my political party members no na say omobo ami am ba power no. Say omo dey omudi dey. Eno na Emma yen shedan achieve a lot no. Because so far energy sector a lot of communities still in Kenya. Offer a road, a lot of communities don't have good roads. Offer no a school, education in the apejam kakra because now we are having more people going to schools and also more classrooms being built. But I know crampo no, o share yahunke kawumwa. Still I know yen share that endum pempenswa. Yebeka se yepe. Na afenso o deba the unemployment gap. According to Ghana Statistical Department, CC credit say I could do better 13%. Ghanaians are unemployed. It from 5 or 7%, they record 13. I stand to be corrected. Now, what you say in the end, no Ghana for no na ede. Ye ho chire na ye ho chire ye. Na just say a chrono ye timino. We've not been able to help many Ghanaians, get the jobs incubate ama mo feed omo and omo family. In the all in all, our challenges.
Right. Minchano, it's say just cast your mind. Estimate. In this kind of celebrations, Sikasen and Ghana minus spending. Estimate Sikasen and Ghana spending on this kind of celebrations.
Chairman, Sikanwa is spending it here. Last year, the NMQ is spending almost about, I think, almost $2 million.
Wow.
This year, no, I don't know how much budget never no how but I'm sure say we should the way na who stadium netina yi see ni fufu den gidi ya ebia and to set tabale na all that they needed was just some few touches to maintain the place and make it more clean and for visitors the president at that time. But at the end of the day, I'm say I'll go through some phases of upliftment. You will spend more money. To be sure, say next year budget it will be more than a last year budget. And
appeal for that for G about war for me. I did spending $2 million on just a simple celebration.
And Chairman, you see, the country we live in, don't home. And we have misplaced priorities as a nation. And now, I don't know now people ask that why are you questioning some people? Because you see, we have to admire journalists and public intellectuals who criticize government, and also make suggestions for them to get the best out of them. So with John Mahama, the reason why I want to call Independence Day, was because MPP for done a party fanfare or party jamboree, which means Senkenya stand a tear and last year or Kobe need no question corner beer and or Kobe need no call a cotna a baby or person can it now. Come here, sure said this year, no, even though economical hardship, no can be uncle back on boycott it. So what I say, so I'm paying for way the priority as a nation, that is where all of us have to come together as a nation and ask ourselves, do we still want to continue this particular road here, Konwana, where we don't put the country first? Because people that put country first, in this particular being declared as a default nation, business, because Ghana is a bankrupt company, this particular friend is saying celebration way. In Quebec media, SCSC schools say Volta Region. Instead, say say and a party foot soldiers na school kwadabe jina wiem number match pass and then na during the colonial masters na parade na governor no ejina ho na ubia na manu ubia salute governor Bruni no. That's exactly what we are doing. So we need to change our style as a people. We need to, even if it is going to be a 6-match pass, it should be something very simple, something that is not going to take much of our funds. Because we have more pressing issues. We need more money to solve. 6 March is not a pressing issue that we should be trying to so hard and say we need to go and look for millions of dollars. Meanwhile, the youth, one more year afforestation, juma, yentua omoka. They be about a friends and napco. I bind the omoka, untua omoka. But then I bind the kwa say or kwa spenisika because he wants to look good. He wants the people of Ghana to know say or by every independence celebration piano. He participated and celebrated it. The question is, what are we celebrating about? Are we celebrating the non-patriotic nature of the Ghanaian? Are we celebrating the lack of infrastructures? Are we celebrating the unemployment? Are we celebrating, a friend is saying, our mothers that go to hospitals and they cannot even have, a friend is saying, beds to sleep on in labor? Our mothers that give birth on the floor? Is that a celebration? Look at Kolebu. How Kolebu here? It needs an upliftment. It needs, a friend is saying, Nyoma Bebre. Oko hospitals, look at the police in Funyina Udi ya police 40. So the point is, yes, we can celebrate, but in this particular time of difficulties, I don't think, any leader who really cares and think about his people will say, Medisika. Say Busiano crowd, you be dear credit, but the quack could be a friend is saying a fashion. That be, and trust me, with the fun in simple terms. Say you, Chairman, your way may. Na a which rubber. Na papa say, maybe a which rubber nenso, me celebrity, your mammy, ne wedding anniversary. Because a die worry, this particular day. What do you say? Sada no de change I see a celebrating because it reminds us this is the day me worry wo mame and I worry entino ye de sikapudu ye twa sikapudu bia ye de kwa celebrate that anniversary as a father and then a year. But then in kra no motifi no kra ebi mu kra ni atade pa hye ebi mu kra comedy wo mo ebi mu kra support benya no kra no edini. So why don't we use that money to even help these people, these Mkwadai. Now celebration no plan.
Yawa, unmute yourself for me. Why mute you? So.
Oh, okay. Imejo so. Mamentia ashofo ne tiefo gina. Dr. Ren.
Yes. Hey.
Metiao. Me fine, but I'll call you. I'll call you. Me person me bisa ye leaders and ask them. Say, what are we celebrating? What are we celebrating?
Maybe
Momochri crown dead bodies edit the form. Kroa hospital, Nipa edit the form. Babies did the form up to a name no kase. Hospital Kroa Nipa wa onisika ni ya locking or honum so ye umpi. Ye ma free honum we can discharge you. Kroa nkolati mango tree ase esiadie. Kroa adani obi adani beggar or honum. What's we celebrating? What independence are they celebrating? What independence? Pan almost celebrating. Kroa just a way who answer they celebrate you. Kroa want to mean ye be citizens, no. Want me you can do nothing, absolutely nothing. So what are we celebrating? Like okay, earlier on, say Independence Square up to an Kwame Nkrumah be one is one. Up to and one is one. NDC beba omo nyashi, MPP beba omo nyashi. Ye ka say NDC ni MPP omo nyina ba ko, you say hey, it's not true. It is true. E dia be no mo ye, omo ba dia be no mo ye. Say NDC time na mortuary nipa gugu form. Egugu form Now they couldn't fix it. They couldn't do anything. Now NPP swapper, the same thing. The same thing. What are we celebrating? I didn't hear celebrating. No checks and balances, nothing, absolutely nothing. Be a bribery. Be promo on a bribery. Everything is bribery. In collaborate, just Chrono is like me what do you mean? Me what do you mean? Na sikedi na omo me diom ho ya pa ye Ghana judges me diom ho ya because akronfo no they don't jail them, they don't prosecute them, obi ko wia body no me say Ghana judges, me say nyankopon ni mo be di pa Ghana judges nyankopon ni mo be di obi ko wia body no wa jail no 2 years, obi ko wia aduane ekomodi no okọ wia aduane di no wa jail no. No one jailing no. Why? You know, but a cronfono, almost shahono, moon jailu, or moon prosecute. No prosecution. Moon prosecute any of them. But obi sikakitwa, obi ediobika, naya jailing, obi ako via 200 Ghana, no more jailing. Just say a prison on my message chava. And Crawford money Google honum. When Achu was doing all this humanitarian work, where were you? How come you couldn't support the guy? Or yet all these things, Achu was doing all this. One to me, I'm back out to say, Mama Bona Basso say, oh, this guy is doing a good job. Let's support, let's help. Let's see what is going on. What can we do to minimize this jail time? Or just eradicate it completely? Say, let's find a way of punishing these people. Okay, Koye community service. Go and do community service. Koye bibi. And that's rehabilitate them, give them something to do. Omo be ban or juma or betting yaye. But no, na mo di omo go a come ne ku omo hono. Ni a mistreat you omo. Achu did all these things. Once celebrating. You couldn't celebrate this guy. I say the way you want to celebrate the guy. Nyankupo be treat ya naka. I'm sorry, but Nyankupo ebe dealing with Ghana leaders. Nyankupo be triamoka. Nyankupo be triamoka. You love to move some celebrate nipa wewu. That's my way. The way we are celebrating. Nyankupo be treat ya naka. Nyankupo be treat ya naka. Want me and the right and make the citizens comfortable. But sometimes I don't even blame them because the citizens who know how support me. I mean, so be better on my didi matter, but me, I don't care. Me abrochino. Me abrochine. Many the need many juma kura meti me akọ unemployment. But mommy sikase here because matina kromo hache. But what you want money support mu ni e ka bi mamo na mo bruni endua na mo didi atem. Esamoa Ube so china omo pa vote ama the same people na omo ba ye na wo mo ba aba punish omo they will go back and vote for them again. That same people omo stand for ako vote ama omo pio.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Doctor, we the I free independence not a member also kakra. For some few days now, and since Sembia was on social media, if a modern send come in Sabecount, so 2.0 now, sent it is a many are the mental questions to mother. John Dramani Mahama, Wabab on things, or the Ato and is appointing himself, or Saya or Flag Bearer, now to Frank Adama or year 2024, about 2 years. Now, everyone all money speech, or can say on the bar. As Gracia, Article 71 will be here free. Now, on your social media handle page, and our cultural say, Mahama in 2015, say a monument of Article 71 will be scrapped. Where to be Anya Fonshe, into DNT and Assembly, there was a camp was Kevin Taylor Crab on TV through short to me. They just a bit now, food. And this is for social media say a Dr. Bible the cancer. Some people are of the opinion say Samuna Mahama Kaya na pa na say Mahama na penasem. And Pose Biasenka Akufo Addo And I eba bonti beka sa asemona kasebi sa post na post ya anka ube post ya na me pesa uma clarification ucheche nsemu ni enti oposi sa and what you intended to achieve with that message matwama
Your chamber na medawasi. And I think say and I may person me call me page and I may share the exact and someone made it too. But anyway, young go.
Let me help you with that.
Okay. That's it. Ubet me a post here. You can't as gracia. It's simply a friend is saying. Potoka say no better say.
I can't put it on the screen, but I can read. Or say 2015, you had a chance as a president then to cancel ex gratia. You never did. Today, you've come telling us this Kwekwanansi story, just like President Nana. Ghanaians have short memory and power. This is what you posted. I mean, I create controversy on social media, and I'm so okay. We tell about what they can say. Okay.
Chairman, Medasi, question I'm basically Bisa Ghana for and say, you are being a president, Mahama be a president of Ghana. I'm sure say obey a president in after the demise of a year John Professor Fifi Atamils Meboa. Yeah. And he spent almost about, let's say, 5 months and he got Tuaba. You know, he had 4 years, right? So the question here, and they said, he's coming back, he will still have 4 years, nothing more, nothing less. So if you are saying, say, now you are coming to scrap the ex gratia, the question is, at that particular 4 years, 6 months, why was ex gratia not cancelled? And what is so different this 4 years are? Who feel so big to me the 4 years? I cancel ex gratia. That is the purpose of the question. And your time said personally would tiny pan. Because you see, we have to admire journalists and public intellectuals who criticize government. And that is what I sought to do. That within that 4 years, that thing was not cancelled. Now, there was a white paper issued by Professor Fiajo a year on the review on a constitutional a year review commission report. What was it about? You see, when politicians, I always say, they will have their way depending on the people that they lead. If the people that they are leading them are critical thinkers, they will not take them for a ride and for granted. That is what I sought to do. Because within these 4 years, no bar. And I'm on about to Nube Tuni saying, Ubayan is saying, Mamma question, Mamika Akufo Addo, Oba UK, no person a president. And you Busana say, Usu person ye free SHS. Who funding no a be free yamba. Who president at that particular interview? Now say, now I start here. I say, a person of fumble. And quickly, or call defensive mood, say, I'm not going to say it here. I will wait and tell my people first. I'm a politician. But meanwhile, that was a platformer. Ghana for and pim eshe. And they are very credible platform. So that was a stage at least you could have clearly stated your position as the president. Said funding be free A, B, C, D. What about Ghana? How many journalists and civil servants and opinion leaders questioned on the source of funding for our SHS and how he was going to implement it vis-a-vis the opposition parties are a catcher and say we need to have a progressive system because already it is enshrined in the constitution. But because we remain lackadaisical. And we don't place importance on things like this, matters like this. No? The politician will say one thing. And if you don't interrogate what they say, they will come and then, oh, obey name 4 years, obey fund the ministers, obey electing, obey appointing the ministers before they hit the ground running. No, not almost about a year, near 2 years. Before they saw your broader consultation, no, we no one in 3rd year, we 4 years now. Now, friend, we ja and crack was said, you're on to us. One when you will be in papa to say at a mills. Na Akufo N1 kwan your buyer or to us what we your friend Akufo say yen na go commission when you be papa to say at a mills on to us. And exactly what Mahama himself said 2015 oja to ho. Akufo Addo what to us. On to us. Is you see the politics of the game, they say when sometimes the population are calling for a particular change, and this is what they are going at. They are not just saying, say, come and cancel ex gratia by month. Show how you are going to do it. So that at least you can also add to your promise. A friend is saying, spice. Everyone is saying, they said, yeah, will be called restaurant. Obe choose A, on choose B and C and D because of them. So we call A. When you extra services in terms of communication, in terms of the way they serve him, in terms of the way they are there. Into what can we do? Show us the reason why last time you show us.
Some of the people, NDC for they are of the opinion that in 2015, Mahama Eshas the process to cancel ex gratia. Enough time na when yana Ghana for 2 years something went. Tino say was aba BM one and your shasi no. And I over to us. This is what they got to social media. It be a question and I say it make a statement now. And no misinformation to the people, which is not according to some, which is no different from their Kumasi journalists, Kumasi bloggers.
And you see, that is the problem here. Already, is it true, say Mahama, a year as Gratian or cancel nada? Is it true? Is it a fact that he canceled ex gratia under his time? It is not a fact. One cancel. That's it. So if I am saying say one canceller, it's a fact. So when somebody sits somewhere and says it's misinformation, what is misinformation about this? That misinformation, anything. Said Dr. Ren is questioning. So you had 4 years and 6 months. If it was a priority to you, you would have made sure. Say you better pass it, you better cancel. If it was a priority to you, because you are the president. Don't let us not forget to say he's the commander-in-chief and he gets what he wants. If he really wants it, he will get it. Let me say, and Akufo Addo Volta Region, 6 match. Chairman, he wants to do 6 match in Volta Region. Into a stadium. Are they not doing it? Are they not doing it?
Yeah.
And people will tell you that in 2015, the case was in court. Was the president in 2015? Was he not president in 2013, 2014? Was he not the same president? People will say so until 2012, they took him to court. Was he not functioning as a president? You understand me? I'm questioning about the time frame. So when you have 4 years, it was not done. You are coming for another 4 years. How are you going to do with this time in these 4 years?
Okay, so in your post, you were not saying say you were questioning say bano. How will he do it? And like
Chairman, to was not reading the bill. Na yankomu a post no Marco sense is in front of you. Just to was na.
Because what you said, 2015, you had the chance as a president then to cancel ex gratia. You never did. Today, you've come telling us this Nancy story, just like President Addo. Ghanaians have short memory. So, you are saying it point blank. It said 2015. Once I went to the DNS, Ghanaians should not believe you. This, I think that this should be the meaning of the process.
Based on the time frame. Based on the time frame that he got 2012 13, 14, 15, 16. It was 4 years. So it's not any misinformation. It's 4 years. But you see, people don't want to interrogate the substantive matter here. The matter, they say, how are you going to do it with the same 4 years? Because under your 4 years, now what a friend said, this broader consultation that you were talking about, you were meeting the labor groups and other groups. If government want to find their ways, they always get their ways. Let's be honest to ourselves as a nation. Let us not defend when it was because the process was too, a friend is saying, hard for him. Is it not the same process that when he comes, he is going to go through? Is it not the same process? Is it not the same consultations? Is it not the same course that he will go?
So you are saying, once last, in the first 4 years, went to be in the next, in the next 4 years. Is that what you are saying?
Say Oba, now he's going to hit the ground running, and he really means that he wants to do it. He will do it as a president. Now, mama Fatumobi, you can't e-levy. MPP say send your team pass e-levy. Did they not find their way? Did they not get what they wanted? They got what they wanted. You see, when it comes to politicians, Ghana Fontes as when I say, so be a president, now be a commander-in-chief. Now say now say cancel Independence Day. Now me president, I decide say I will celebrate Independence Day. No matter what you are saying, I will still go ahead. Is that not what we are saying today about President Akufo Addo? Even though we are a default nation. Did he adhere to what we were talking about? His own, I just want to have this particular reference, line of thought. What do I say? So this is what I am questioning. Say it shouldn't be just the mere promises like Akufo Addo's own. That then we come and then we don't honor. Show us what you are going to do within. Maybe I'm bad. I will hit the ground running by 2025 to 2026. S. Gracia will be scrapped, and even that one he's talking about the executive. Wouldn't be a question.
Charlotte, I'll ask and say, but he gave us the time frame by saying he will start in 2025. So what is your problem?
He said he will start.
On my time frame, I said on TRC still no defend.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Or see, he will start 2050, 2025. If you start something, doesn't mean you finish that 2025. But that's the question. I mean, it's that's my opinion. Anyway, that's my opinion. My opinion is that leaders should not be allowed to say anything and get away with anything, irrespective about whether we're in a political party, Lord, you love him or whatever. I am Dr. Ren. I want to interrogate matters to get the best out of our people, to ensure, our people, our leaders will make sure, they can honor their promises, because we have gotten a lot of promises. I can give you promises by Mahame and Atamels. They promised that they were going to build 200 years E-blocks. Indian, how many was built? You get my point. So these are some of the things we can interrogate it. What I say, and we have to also make sure we put them on their toes so that we get the best out of them. If we don't question them, we will not get the best from them. They will take us for granted. And then the accuracy from 1990, 1957, 66, and Nkrumah Obesinko, we don't question them. We just allow them to say it and they go. Akufo Addo spoke about building Agenda 111. Agenda 111. He said he will build 88 hospitals. Opinion leaders, civil societies, everybody kept quiet. The only few people that talked. Even the Okwakwa Kate sword, Ewukumasi. Ohini na okwesi otumfa na mu. See, social media for say wouldn't mean yet. Into what by yemi enhwe. Or the free 88, see chairman or they do saying. Is it not a disrespect? Say me say ya 2 years mentimi anye. And instead of me to respect the people and say, 88 they do so. We dey me dey back from. Ono wan fan back from what they kosoro. Let's interrogate our leaders. We pay them to do a job. I know you love them as NDC people. I'm not saying Uba me platforms na make us I'm we MPP. I'm not saying say leave your party and join NDC. And now NDC, I'm not encouraging you to join another party. But for me, Dr. Ren, and I'm here once a member of MPP. I don't hate Mahama. I have said it on my platform, say, when it comes to development, and even MPP here in UK can attest to it. In 2020 election, when they were willing to go and they seek my opinion on many of the advice, I told them, say, if they are going to campaign and they go with infrastructure development against NDC, NDC will win them hands down. If they want, they should stick to the free SHS and talk about free SHS. And
so let me do this. Let me throw this at you. I'm say for some time now, yeah, na nipa do na tag you on social media. Say Dr. Ren NDC ni and Dr. the NDC. They tag you. Into where by ya, Okoka assassin we are say anchor in favor of Mahama ya NDC pro ya sorry tia we. At the about 7 now bit me a catch up. Because no almost say we NDC. And I can say be na say I'm favor Mahama. And I almost na saba bonte say di whatever. It did not have one. I have 7 now bit me a catch up.
You see, Chairman, that's a very good question and a very interesting one. And I mean, that's the society in which we live in. I'm say I branch the crowd on the social media, Kevin, Eddie Matemno. There was a pointer, he was doing his video and he mentioned my name, said he respect me. Fast forward, he insulted me. You see, in I believe, say, there are sometimes when people disagree with you, when people disagree with you, they will tell you, say, they will find ways and means to, I mean, say whatever they like. When I was saying things and lambasting Akufo Addo, woman say I was NDC member. Just one post, one. You see how they've turned 360 against Dr. Ren. One post, and just imagine if there are other posts. Some people say, "Oh, Mama is not in power yet." Akufo Addo was not in power. People should understand that you vote for people to come to power, and you vote for them based on character. Character is what somebody says, "Me ba meye." Na me ba yen so me di osie aye. In this case, Mahama waba bida. And it was some more kind went to me anyo. I bet me the aba bontene. Emu ba na maka about e-blocks. See, I'm 200 e-blocks. Omen to me and see what hampo. So ultimately, so for me, the people that will insult me, they tag me before as NDC, and today they are insulting me. It tells you that Dr. Ren, no, I'm not here to talk for people or speak for a friend is saying, sorry, I'm not here to do the bidding for people's favorite choice of political party leaders. I'm not doing it. Because the development that we so desire. And that is the gospel truth. If I am questioning Mahama, we need to understand. Some people say if Mahama is not in government, he is a government in waiting. He is a government in waiting. You see, one of the things is this, that we make mistake and say, we need to start talking about and questioning our leaders. Wouldn't be? Kufo did something which is very fantastic. And NDC for by what was it? Reading the budget. Unse first, you be reading budget. A fifufrobia ni reading budget under a year PNDC, NDC, so be kaya. Now, one day you book na be journey marking can be bring to me baby 6 hours now. You bet na TV husa. Ye tie kwame prepare o reading budget. Kufo ba ye reading budget na ansa na afe no a ye komu no. It's a good initiative. It prepares us. So as a people, we need to question leaders so that on what bench one award obebano, he already must have idea on the kind of government he's going to form, the kind of people I'm expecting Mahama or opposition, not to say he's unemployed. I'm expecting him by now, no, he will be finding the solutions, not to wait and come to power. What say? So these are the things that we need to interrogate our leaders. For example,
for example, if Mahama is to come back, now say as Gracia send was a promise Ghana for you. Or Bana say with me free. What will be your next statement? Are you going to feel embarrassed? Are you going to be happy? And
no, there is nothing to be embarrassed. It means that he's a man of character. It means that we should encourage Ghanaians to be people of character, have good character, because you see, people with good character, their words, their actions, and their deeds are in tandem. So if he comes and then he fulfills his promise, that is best. Ghana has won. It's not for me. It means that we need to tell people that when John Mahama once upon a time got the chance in opposition, he promised. And when he came, he fulfilled. And so he's a man of good character. And so we should encourage Ghanaians to be like Mahama. That is what we are asking. Because if not, I'm ashamed and those things there, those ones there, it's not about me. It's not about me.
All right. Just say something to this number 9 guy Nafi Yanko back to you now. You wrap up and I pray for council. So why won't you ask the current president why he didn't continue the process in court? Or say 2015, Emra Mahama Shah says all scrapping on. Editina Ubisa Akufo Addo say Editina Onoso buy and one to us.
Oh, number 9, we will be a Dr. Rena. You know, say Dr. Rena has lambasted this government from 2018. Unim dada. We have even talked against the gargantuan size of the ministers. I have spoken against many things that Akufo Addo does. Your friend is saying, we have chastised Akufo Addo. We have even done demonstrations against Akufo Addo. If I'm happy about a government, do you think I will demonstrate against him? Do you think I will show my face on social media and talk about the ills of Akufo Addo when I have friends? Don't forget that Akufo Addo's ne busuafo bebre no a ne wo fast ne no me go school tina classroom me na UK ha so it's not like say we are not asking. So that is the thing that people are saying, say, oh, we are not talking about the matters of what is going on today, and then we are only talking about Mahama. We've been talking about the matter since 2018. There are evidence there. Freedom fighters came as a result that the Akufo Addo has failed, and that we want to add our voices and speak and bring enlightenment to the people. What do I say? So these are the things. So it's not something that it should be like, oh, and then Dr. Ren, yes, way, and no. Look, I have spoke about it, and we continuously talk about it, and I think that is the reason why Ghanaians are all becoming more, enlightening, and they are now questioning. So, okay, they can't even wait for Mahama to even come, or for a third force to come, or whoever, Kofi Kwanti, or whichever political party or decay or whoever wants to come. We have said it. If you are somebody that follows Dr. Ren, you've known, say, I don't mince words when it comes to your friend is saying, Akufo Addo and his government. We even use sometimes unprinted words against the president. You should know it. We use certain words. If we look at the person Akufo Addo, Ombo Brakra na sebio ni age kra no or saying me. What you say? So these are things that we need to understand. Say the fact that I question your leader, don't get offended. Let your leader come out and speak. The more we talk, the more we will know. And that is the way we can get the best for our society. If we don't talk, we won't get the best. Chairman, when you say Ejumedi Ayedi, and I say you cut Facebook ni YouTube, yeah, they bad 2000 before time. Do you think by now we will not like now more successes? Do you think by now the nation will be at the default as we see it today? So Ghanaians should understand. If I question your favorite, a friend is saying president and a candidate, I'm not an enemy to him. If I question Akufo Addo, I'm not an enemy to him. We want the best. Are we? Let's be honest here, Chairman. 1979, 81, 82. PNDC, Ebai. Who is PNDC today? Is it not NDC?
Yeah.
You're from free PNDC. You're from 1982. Basically, Chairman, is it not 41 years?
Yeah.
For Soja buying and the years of NDC come together. See how many years NDC has been in power. If we are talking about chopping success, it should even come from the NDC. But that does not mean that if Akufo Addo has messed up the economy, we should not say it. We will say it. We will question. And moving forward, Mahama should prepare. Say the media is not just going to succumb or kowtow to his. A friend is saying anything that he puts out there, we'll talk about it. It's not misinformation. The misinformation that people are giving, they know themselves. It is a fact that John Mahama did not cancel ex gratia in 2015. That's a fact. He was president from 2012 to 2016. He did not do it. If he says he's going to do it, for me, I still see it as just a promise. We have promises. People promise people that they will marry them. They don't marry them. It's not just promises. When he come and he honor his promises, then I will know that yes, he has a character, that his words, his actions, and his deeds are in tandem. For now, dear, I will keep questioning him because when he comes, it is my taxpayers' money that they will use to pay him. So those people that don't understand that we are questioning him, then they should be prepared for more questioning. And I'm going to question him. See, thankfully, I've got a lot of, since this thing happened, I've got a lot of, people talk about, oh, Dr. Ren, we have to understand, apart from these freedom fighters and then, I've got my full-time job and I've got other contracts I do. I mean, the other contracts I do and the other things I do, the full-time work I do, then we still have time. I don't have a research team. I don't have a team. I don't have people that I say when I come and sit on social media, like maybe Kevin Taylor, that have the team and the people on the ground that they feed them with all those. Some of us, we have to search for the information from UK. Search information in Ghana. No? So look, they beat me. I am on my Ghana. We will get there someday. We will get there, and I'm happy. We will get there.
Let us see. Go back to the 6th match. Rapia, Takra with me. I can find Hubianapo. Last West, I'm after first Pakra.
Joe, I'm just 6th match. They met me. I can say we should encourage ourselves as a nation and be more patriotic. We should be a nation that we celebrate success and not dwell on the negatives too much. We should be people that follow and search for solutions to solve our problems. And the solutions lies with us. The white man, Anakwesi Bruni, will love you, but will not love you like you will love yourself. And we have to put it in our heads that, look, if our nation is going to move forward, then we should be prepared to sacrifice for the unborn generation. Because like our national pledge, Ebumu a sacrifice their blood to get us where we are today. If Ghana is going to be better, the man or the woman from Binduri or from Chanapaga should see himself and say, the problems in Keta Anyako affect him or her. The person in Nzema should know that if Sao, Sancho Kofi, Akpafulo, Lobi, Likpe don't have a representative in parliament and they don't talk about it, one day it will be their turn. So we should understand this, that we are a nation. We are not, a friend is saying, a people that we should divide ourselves. What unites us is greater than what divides us. What unites us is for us to have development that we can pride ourselves against the countries like Rwanda, Nigeria, Burkina Faso. We have to realize that when we started this race of independence and we gained it, we started with countries like the Malaysians. Today, Malaysians they proud themselves that they have moved forward. We started with countries like the Singapores, the Singaporeans. When we are talking about the cleanest city in the world, we talk about Singapore, the cleanest country in the world. We talk about Singapore. If they can do it, we can also do it. And I'm saying we can do it because in 1965, when we had the motorway, there was no motorway in United Arab Emirates. In 1965, when we were chopping the successes and having the oil, the tire factories, the glass factories, the Akosombo Dam, the energy generating, the hydro energies, Many countries never had the opportunity for this particular gains. So I am hopeful that if we would dwell on the positives and leave the negatives, then our mind will start focusing on how to get the solutions to fix our problem. And I am saying to you that the problem of Ghana can be solved because you see, the mentality of the Ghanaian is a mind that fixes problems. But because we have not become patriotic enough, today what divides us is greater than what unites us. And so you will see a former president saying to the nation that he's not going to attend an Independence Day celebration. And when I heard him speak, I was shocked and I cried because this is a man who has over 6 million Ghanaians who listen to him and appreciate him and respect him. And if he's not going to celebrate, it means that the country is divided. It means that the nation today, we have been divided by the MPP and NDC. And that is why we have to have a unifier leader, one that can unify us, one that can bring us together, that one that can lead us to the promised land. You know, all these leaders, John Mahama, Akufo Addo, they are leaders that do their best. But if their best is going to be recognized, that in the apex of the universe, where we can be proud of ourselves, we need to put to them, interrogate them, and get the best out of them. Because after all, na yako school at the Saddle College, no, and now yako Accra Academy, Blewi, our parents wanted the best out of us. And that best out of us, no, and then free mind. Which na eye we feed the kesu ya ukasa na mpimpim etuashi a won ba betie wone because bibi wo mu. Can you imagine if your mother did not push you to get the best out of you? Do you think like somebody who is so cute and you look like Paul in the Bible, so tiny like Dr. Ren, do you think like people will hear your voice? Because people today has recognized that something big got dwelling in you, and that what is in you. Sabrina, Dr. Ren, come to Tombidi. Come on, I'm in the name of Crebiase. Again, and I'm the so we have to understand that the problem in a friend is saying Boko, and then Tokweko Bokono. How many chiefs have come together and says, no, let us go and unite our people from Boko because they are killing themselves. How many?
Yes, yeah. Let me come in. Ebusia for more amujina so amoshe ina no. Dr. Date na no see ya obetimi aba so o share on YouTube o share live chat mu wa ho. Me pin link no so live chat ya say o share so me pin link no so na fabra so. O share on YouTube sorry, Facebook so me pin link no e wo comments na so look me so na dia ba so. O ba so asima ba ni peche wa na ye fa dwumadi embewe. That's Dr. Kwame Sima me na perfect.
Enti ebusia medi manusi no Ghana no be ya na efiri mi nyina na efiri me ne wo unse chairman ene unse ade bi koso wo Ghana yadane hypocrites and parasites. We are eating from each other. The waton tomatoes wo koto a opese wo bu, the waton cement wo koto a opese wo bu, the waton pencil wo koto a opese wo bu, the ono so kwa abem wo ye politician enam so ono so uji sika free no wo eto t-shirt eto nneoma bi nso ono so kwa abem a no ono so sika na eso de development ma ono no ono so area. And we all have to come and understand that look, we all have erred and we have fallen short to Mother Ghana, and that it's time that we renew our mindset and put our country first. And with putting our country first, we can work hard, interrogate our leaders to give us the best, and we know they can give us the best. Thank you so much, Evan.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ren. That's it. That's the same after so bye. What church and say, Mama. That's it. Why?
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, Busia. So who link now? You can say hi on this number. My friend number. We just say hi, and I'll send you the link. Obasua Simabe Bakumi the wagina. Yantua so why? Dr. Ren Akasa inti. So yeah, this is also any other opinion here. My mouse I when you'll be tinya ba now so no. Watch it. What doing? OMPP news now so as in the car a bit near so we have creating cap so to sell you know I have floating go to see so no bit near so what I had said the answer Yes, and some of four crowds say, yeah, but do it near you can say hi on that number, and I'll gladly give you the link for you to come on board. Very simple. Oba so simaba kumi na wrap your credit. Right. Oh, share on air YouTube on so share live chatting no so on my pin link or so share on Facebook so share comments na so my pin link no ho bitia so na so no dey about so very simple. Ni Ama Johnson say say will be about so that ni Ama Johnson say the celebration should for cash. Yeah, for cash. Yeah, cash.
Yeah, my blood, Mr. Freeman. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro.
Yeah, Boko, yeah, Bonito. Mr. Freeman, yeah, you know, freedom fighters, we have a big problem. Now, yeah, problem, you say, you know, Ghanaians are not crying for, me see me who say, Ghanaians are not ready and crying for a rescuer, and I say a savior, as we are crying and fighting for them to be saved and rescued.
That's true.
Sana me who no. Eti ababeye one of the biggest hurdle ama information na mu put across no kwa still etimi know the grassroots and I mean blame you through so mebre media no ana block sa kwan no because information a enyema ese ka media no eka ema omani nyina ye ma menem kokrafo a omu anim ade kra efe ni YouTube ni Facebook ene hwan no ebetimi atie no TV so ene FM so no omo nka ana omate because bitimi ni minua no na mfo mi di kombo na mi brief omo de ekoso wo manum through mu program se nyema ye read wo han de ye hunu ubusa no kwara busa no se saa ene menti yo ene ayedi yo ene se dia you know what you say omu nim de ekobia recently kwena Akufo Addo ba Germany ya odi ni kotu gebegu form ne ebegu form so nko pacho omunko enko pacha na fortune adiate no kra no ufro obi na obisa no a na obisa ne se oba dia se na obeka kra wonim asem pote kra de ti kra Akufo Addo ye den eba ha omunya no se odu ma so yes okọ Germany you know media na ablock sade no eno kra no omunka ana ahanu so umbenya no kra na to no atie no so na data no any ade no eye den ewi wo mo enti amaye say ye problem message na ye put across no aye very difficult say ebetime do grass palma ye umbehu de ekọ na seka eyoma bi akomi
biggest challenge.
That is the biggest challenge. You see seka Ghana for they are ready and kasa celebration kwa nkondi ko wi be say koma bi akomi serious and can date janaka youth ko ati say you so mo de celebration no ba ha no no aka youth ko be block kwa aka ko say ye hiamo ye hia adwuma ye hia super ye hia good health facilities ye hia we enye celebration ye because ye na kasa kwa wa ha no we are not independent eti uba celebrate no e die na uba be celebrate uba celebrate say ye ho na kire ye no e kom na die ye no ana uba celebrate amo ani agina wasa akwa na asesen but we kwa we just so we can we be so di watari you know wo ka Ghana first no so ka Mahama wo ka Ghana first no so bi na Akufo Addo ho wo ka Ghana first no so bi na COVID quarantine you know as a yadwi we na kasa mentimi hunu de ye pese ye kire etimi hunu se Mr. Freeman Ghanaians as a whole na kasa in general no we are not ready as a ye hiamoa sada me hunu no me hunu se ye hiamoa because yes because we hiamoa na se obi Kenyan sasamo a obi se dwene enipa oba obeba bebo obi yu afiri ohiamu obi yu afiri ahokire mu obi bia adwuma no wanya bia ye krom ha ye ti nam se sebe ye ba ye kwa na ye free ye manfrafo ye free ye krom no ye ti ade ye ho to ye complete krom obi nsu aduane obi nsu atade obi nsu kom obi nsu car obi nsu hospital o municipal ye ho o mere ade ye ho wo nsu hwe because system no a ye adwuma sabi na ke ye pe ama wo but nipa na wo koma no kra no asif say on the Mahama na guess all band the word Mahama no any di Mahama no ne Kennedy na say I don't understand They are looking at the personality.
Yeah, I'm saying we're in Ghana and you know, I'm a fan of for 1 minute. Yeah, hello. What do you make a boss? Boss Isaac, what do you make a Isaac? Hey, now the Baba Yerana, Niche Yaoshi, the Aso Bayerao, the Casacra.
So we want to what did you say for more dear? That me because Madame do what Accra power Accra Central what you and so say me friend no I guess on the phone no I guess opie the begina bonten no akwata the dua bi nkyɛn ansa na wateme oh just say ahreho obi ɔte Accra you know it is a free man yeah message you know yeah you be so aka just you be can fast your family any enuanom wo fie say if any party be aba say obi oyɛ tangible oyɛ reasonable oyɛ genuine ba na so say ya na say mu nyina modu madwene ma ne say ye nyina so ye follow no ye push forward ya ye be push forward ye be to ase any family so be dey e be kasa because say onu obi e kasa especially me mama kwa say kwa boku for the job say o say kanasem e kan san kwa mamintie e kan san kwa mamintie da me na me di na chi say dey ma pa ba so aso say ya wo me to MPP ye ka pioneers no bi me kuta me card me nya me card 1992 na me MPP card membership card e wa kra acho do oni me bi enim me ya na ne nam ne me ya ayi hacho akra ward secretary MPP yata kofo misu kofo call e call odi Lawrence call second round no misu ya manti ho kwa no mo frame kofo ba akaka san ne bi go frame kofo ba enu na me di free mo me di bedi aduro me di bedi Italy me di be Germany the back MPP ni edi san no masa fa kwa sesem free okoda okra opani ni kwa se wonu kwa we beyond 8 wo hiamoa eti wo di MPP ni edi se kwa beka dia enya dwuma. You understand? Oh, and they say no. I say, they say Ghanaians majority. They say Obi are fed up. They say Obi are free the free bia. Okay go for those was in pacho. France and two baby. Okay was a France and two baby. And two things now. No, I say woman kasa no. Ebi ko. Let me say come miwamo. Na come madam. Abasa na asema yeka no ma dwiwe no. Ebe gura because once any pass one kwa hu kire mu a. Okanya sesem kwa amade chi said James Freeman won't da because they want to know. So what I say, but so my community view omo na cafe na koma bu bi bu pata no mo bro mo ho na bi view omo ho e ba sa me se wo ka se he wo kina kwato mo odwan oba kwato mo odwan no yes because na ho kire no but se sia ya omo ho kire omo so o ka omo ntia se timi de se bu ba o ma komo view omo na ka be ho ntomi na komo asofa mo afi ba sa asoma ye kali nyina no e bedu o beto o masrum me da Mr. Freeman.
Miss Vedas, if I was your mom on WhatsApp, and I mean, WhatsApp call here. Open so I use the link. Why? So we will link it now. You can just say hi on this number. Number that's screen now. The link. How are Miss Ansuma?
Yeah, me responded to Dr. Ren and this gentleman about this ex gratia. I feel like you lead by example. Say NDC for our government in the still. Omo parliament and then omo say okay yenji as gracia former president in country say listen mamunji yen set example say na be ya ye bank for no be trust and say okay ye de kan no ye ba be because I doubt so better na yes ade no so on my as gracia I don't think say it be possible. I know they can do it but they won't do it. I know say ombetimai but they cannot do on to me. It's not possible. It's not possible.
Somebody might ask, say, what to me, a dear bad dinner and motivating Mahama Emma 2015. I mean, or shall say the process to scrap off as Gracia. What motivating?
Okay, so on him say, they already have their plans. Agenda already. And even if he's getting rid of S. Gracia, there's a package of Obama package, definitely no, or they will give a different name. They won't call it S. Gracia. They will not call it ex gratia, but definitely no. Omo be mo baby. So omo be too mfuturo egu nipa ani. And one omo ye no. Omo be kasa omo ba omo nye foko. And let me say something to citizens. No.
Aside Mahama, before you say something, aside Mahama, do you think any party or leader can put an end to ex gratia? Because you don't believe in Mahama, say Mahama betiniaye. Do you believe you say any leader bibeba obetiniaye and say Ghana will be entering yakra?
Obi betinaye. They just don't want to do it.
So why don't you believe saying yes? Based on that,
Omo betinaye, but I doubt to say your mama betinaye. Obeye. I doubt pa so obeye. Omo betinaye, but they will not do it. Because let me tell you something. You who say okay, your mama or buy or beka, but and yet your mama never voted for no. It has to go through a process. It has to go through a process. So say one side they say yempnia, they will vote for it. So one side can say yempnia, it's not gonna happen. And one is about, you know what? Let me not blow their cover. Let me just be quiet because it's not gonna be possible. Me catch it all. Say NDC for say okay, you're penny so say we. MP before because I am penny. So what you are saying? MP before because I am penny, and it's not going to be possible. Say he can get rid of S. Gracian. It's not possible. Ain't possible, sir. And now one thing, so I'm a person me catch your citizens. No, some microphone no ba na omo wa beticho mo emu wa becha mo we. Now just understand this. Is come odi to toss anyo no. Oba obetineka. And you road na say no. One be yama don't scream because what is can be amount because he has to pay that way no wakoji loan and odi ye ne campaign and to onya position na and obi yes no just know so onye ni papa because oba says no he must pay that money back. Now why is it gonna work out? Sika no odi ma no eno na odi oko ye di mana so fanye road no road no o project other project na work community no a ese so ye no a want me anya no odi ko tia saka no sika no odi ko tia na ka enti omo ba na mo chiche mo emu o na wa be ma 50 Ghana 100 Ghana na mo agi na mo ani agi na 4 years na mo so fa na mo so na komo be di mo ache mo anja sa de na come no bedim because size can and money way no and do 1 week grab me and do money do 1 week. So someone get rid of star way no mo long throat no mo be breast our citizens Ghanaian citizens mo be breast into munda start taking stuff from the people. Ye kuma mo mo mi ye kuma mo pa ye pass ye ku be mo so bia be china no okasa ro for sa munjaza o munjaza mo demo ye mo na mo ha mo me nko na obi nko
That's it. Yo, thank you so much. That's it. Easy. Well, my man for Isaac. Isaac, what do you mean, car? Isaac. So network ninya dum o camera no why na kasa. On seminar na ye peti. Why? Isaac. Me say so network ninya dum o camera na kasa. It will be more stable with just the
Hello,
camera.
Mr. Freeman. Good afternoon.
Major also pa.
Yeah, what a menka.
Me say o camera
Yeah,
no
Mr. Freeman.
put up the camera na enye audio nko a. Enye audio nko a. It will
Network,
be more
no.
stable with the internet. Why?
Hello, Mr. Freeman.
Isaac. Me say. Utie. Isaac. Sorry. Sorry, sir. I just have to leave you. I'm saying your network. Wow. And so I'm making that one. Tebusia. So be any so be modia. I hear na the day. See, it doesn't never say more between us. The massive be Uncle C. I've listened to your opinion, your suggestion. More mobile so I'm share my day. Yeti, the bedroom home na your more would be share with the massive more mobile so I'm like Bidamu Namasi. Oko Facebook, your page, Freemind Family, Freemind Family, YouTube, Freemind Family, Freemind News. Oko TikTok, the Freemind Family, Instagram, Twitter, Freemind Family, website, freemindfamily.org. It's as simple as that. Bahilo, Sleeping Giant, thank you so much. For me, yeah, I believe scrapping off S. Gracia is a possibility. And I believe whether Mahama or if any leader promise or scrapping off S. Gracia, I believe it's something possible. I don't doubt. I believe it's something they can do. It's something which is possible. Mr. Mahama say Obeya, I believe what he's saying, he can do it. Say Obi so from Babontin say Onoso Beya, I believe that person can equally do it. You know, we just have to weigh the options and see the best way forward. Madam Winamasi, I hear na the movie sending media the chairman Freemind. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of the week. It was also a shame. Bye bye.